Welcome back, outlaws. This is what we got going on today. This dog right here. This is my goddamn ants. Whew. Just had the yard cut and the ants are looking for some new homes. This might go be in my shoes, B. Anyway, back to this little gym right here. This truck, I think might have been one of the very first videos that we ever uploaded on this channel 3.5 years ago. We did a full bumper-to-bumper suspension upgrade on it. We dropped it, put new brakes, got everything kind of ready for what's fixing to happen to it. So what's been going on with this little truck for the last 3.5 years? She's been my daily. And a great little daily. Spin this around so we can look at it. What we have is my 2004 short wheelbase, single cab, step side Silverado. This little truck has been just a beast for me. I've driven this little truck from the middle of Texas to the other side of Florida, and I've loved every minute of it. It currently has a 4.3 with a NV 3500 5-speed, and that's the issue that's got us here today. I love this little truck. I love the little motor. And probably since we've tuned it and kind of got it right, it's probably making about 195 horsepower at the crank. Probably putting a good 100 even to the tires. Slightly underpowered, if I'd say so, but it's very dependable up until recently. In those 3.5 years that I've been dailing this little truck, almost 60,000 miles I put on it. She's pushing about 243 right now. I have put 5 clutches, 5 slaves, 4 clutch low reservoir slave master cylinder things, 3 brand new the plastic clutch slave thing that presses the pedal. I've changed every single thing from the pedal to the rear U-joint on this transmission. Everything. And I'm just about to the end of my NV 3500 career. I'm done with that 5-speed. That poor little motor. I've been beating the hell out of it for 3.5 years. Can take everything I've given it, but that transmission is junk. And let me back that up. The transmission itself is not junk. All the supporting characters around that transmission are junk. The slave, the clutch master cylinder, the line, the pedal, everything is just trash. So what we gonna do? For the last 3.5 years, I've been squirreling parts. Let me go show y'all what we got over here. I have squirreled away headers, electric fans, a 411 positive rear end, and this gym right here. Probably about 8-9 months ago, I got one of those marketplace steals. Not a deal, a steal. And I picked up this little 04 Tahoe. Now, it's a whole 04 Tahoe, has exactly what we need in it. Automatic steering column, a nice 5.3 with about 180,000 miles on it, and a standard junk 4L60 behind it. But the plus is we have everything. We have everything to swap this little truck out. Finally get rid of the V6. Put us in automatic. And have some V8 power. And the biggest thing of it all is I don't want to spend a lot of money. I don't want to spend a lot of money because I've also been building a 6.0 and a 4L80. And I'm probably 6 months away from having that combination done. So, in the meantime, instead of seeing my little truck sit, I'm going to go ahead and pull this 5.3 out with the 4L60, horseshoe it into the little truck, and get everything set up. Get all our swaps set up, get everything worked out. So when I do go with that 6.0 and the 4L80, it'll be an easy swap out. I won't be chasing anything. The things that we're gonna use off this Tahoe, of course, the 5.3 transmission and the hydro booster. I wanna pull out all the hydro boost system and put that in the little white truck, because we are gonna go ahead and put a camshaft in the 5.3. We're gonna use one of our brand new Marshall Racing custom cam motions chopaholic camshafts. We're gonna see exactly what our little custom cams work on. It'll be a bone stock 5.3 cam. I also have a little converter that I've been saving up, so it'll have a 3500 converter with 411s. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get this process started. I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is put a battery on this old biscuit and go drive it around the yard. Make sure everything's still working good. Make sure the 4L slippy still shifts and doesn't have a lot of codes or anything like that. It didn't when I parked it up, but it's been sitting for about, like I say, a few months now. So we're gonna get it fired up, drive around the yard. Everything works good, everything looks good. We're gonna yank the motor and trans out and see about getting in our little truck. All right, here we go. Whew. All right, guys, we got a battery in it. Haven't tried to start it yet. Ended up opening the door and had a big wasp nest in the back of that door right there. And I don't know if you can imagine this or not, but I got one that stung me dead on the nose. As if my damn nose wasn't big enough. Anyway, we got to yank that out with the our four-wheeler. I've been dousing it with wasp spray for the last hour. Now we're gonna finally see if she fires up. Oh, kind of sketchy with them wasps. I've been letting them kind of evacuate where that shit was right there. Boy, I cracked that door, them things. Yow! Fucking bastards. Alright. Okay, let's see what this thing will do. Cool. That's after probably about 7 months. There's something on in the back. Oh, the AC's on in the back. I don't know how to turn that shit off. Let's see right here. Oh, there it is. It's got the controls still working on that. Sunroof. What? Anybody need a sunroof? Shit still works. That's crazy. Let's see. I don't know what all that's about. Alright. Looks like we do have an engine light on. Alright. We got plenty of oil pressure though. That's awesome. Alternator chargers. Alright, so I think we're gonna slam that hood and see if this transmission still works. Cobwebs and shit. That's an LS, y'all. I'm telling you. That's classic LS. Leave it parked for 8 months. Jump in and fucking touch the key and it fires up. Alright. Let's see if old 4L60 does his deal. 4L slippy. Alright, let's go. Ooh, it's not too bad. thing. This guy drove it from Lafayette to where we at now. It's about 20-mile drive. So the jump shot. What? Oh yeah, I think this is gonna work out good in a little truck. Shifting good, making speed. Shit. Brakes work good too. I know what y'all thinking. Why not fix this, dude? Because, man, this thing's probably got about at least a triple transfer on it. I think what it would cost me to get the title is probably not even what the truck's worth. Body-wise, she's kind of rough. Y'all see the interior is pretty rough. But motor runs good. Transmission shifts, which is, you know, odd for a 4L slip it. Doesn't slip at all. Not bad. All pressure is great. I hope that sensor's not broke. That's usually why they great. It's not too bad. Got a bunch of good parts in here. If anybody around South Louisiana needs some Tahoe parts, holler at your boy. It's got a good front end. A good candidate for the swap, y'all. Ooh. I feel my nose swelling right now. I'm probably gonna look like a fucking clown by the end of the day. Shit. I think this is gonna be pretty good. Stop flying around these people's houses. Works. Oh, the tow haul. Just click tow haul. Shit, yeah. Alright. We got a pretty good running motor. Decent transmission. It doesn't slip. I mean, you know, yet. We are going to be putting a Corvette servo in it with that little converter. I think that's all we're going to do, though. Does sound like it got a little miss at the bottom, but I think that might be plugs and plug wires. It's pretty old. We're gonna pull it back into the shop. Hydro booster works pretty good too, so that's a plus. All right, I think I'm ready to pull it out. First thing we're gonna do is go get our tuner. Make him come check those codes. See what's up with that. I'm sure that's something simple. Probably a evaporator or God knows. But we're gonna double check that and everything's good. I think we'll just go ahead and pull this motor out. All right, let's go. Oh, y'all check it out. A cigarette lighter works on this thing, man. Watch this. What? Well, I sure can't put that in my single cab, but anybody need a good sunroof. This baby still works. Cigarette lighter works. Putting out that heat. I think I might even put this console in my truck. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Alright. Alright. Tuners. Go ahead and cleared our codes. Turned out to be a little injector code, which that explains a little mess at the bottom. I don't know if you guys know or not, but GM named every truck, Tahoe, Yukon, Chevy, every Chevy from 03 to 06 has a name. And you can pull this out and find it. This truck's name is, if you guys can see that or not, Deb. Her name is Deb. Focus on that thing. There you go. Deb. And Deb was built in 11/12 of 03, making her an 04. Deb, meet Nancy. Nancy, meet Deb. Nancy's fixing to get Deb's motor and trans. All right. Think I was clowning about that waltz? Hey, yay! Motherfucker. Shit's probably gonna be all by the end of the day. Okay, back to these things right here. If you know who, if you know me and if you watch this channel a few times, you know what I'm fixing to do. Before I can work on anything, I have to clean the hell out of everything. So I'm gonna get in here with the old purple stuff and the pressure washer, and we're gonna clean the hell out of Nancy and clean old Deb. And when we're done cleaning, then we're gonna start taking stuff apart. Let's go. Here we are, getting close to the end of the day. We got radiator out, wiring harness just about unplugged, getting ready to pop the intake off. Just thought I'd show y'all. She's fine. It's starting to look like something I would put in my truck. Clean. Clean. Now here's another reason why I bought this little thing. I'm gonna use everything. I'm kind of a stickler when I want things to match. I want to put an 04 motor in a 04 truck. I know, it's crazy. Oh well. All right, now we've got this one just about ready to come out. We're fixing to pull her in the shop, put it on the lift, pull the transmission out. That's how we like to do our thing. And then once we get the bottom done, just pop that motor out. So we've turned our efforts to the 6, and she's starting to come right out. Keep going, keep undoing wires, keep undoing hoses, keep undoing braces, and hopefully in a minute we'll have this old dog out and the other one in. All right, let's go. Another thing we're gonna be doing is removing this old grill. We got a colored match grill coming, some brand new headlights coming, the plastic piece behind the headlights. I'll be changing all that out because this is all kind of tie wrapped in place because that old plastic piece is broken over the years. So like most cat eye lights, you gotta tie wrap them in place, but I'm tired of that. So we're gonna change both headlights, both sets of headlights, brackets behind it, the grill, and also we have a brand new crowd hood coming. So it's gonna be fun. Truck's gonna look a little different, gonna definitely sound a little different, and it should be, yeah, a lot more fun. All right, one down, one to go. Got everything out of our Tahoe. All we got left to do is take off our harness, finish taking off our fuse box, and I'm gonna take all this harness apart, take every connection down, and check for brakes, and relume everything, and get ready to go back into the truck. All right, let's show y'all what we got going on over here. Always got construction going on. Yeah, build. There we go. That's the little 5.3. It just came out the Tahoe. Now we got it all prepped up and ready. Fixing to pull the cover off, change that heart and soul stick. Got our little 4L Slippy. Gonna get him ready. Change the servo on the side. Put a new converter in. Got a big mess in the shop right now. And then now we're gonna jump on a little truck. Alright, got everything unbolted. We're gonna pull this one in, pull the trans off, drop it down, pull the engine out. Let's go. All right, now we got a little truck on the lift. We're gonna go ahead and get under here and pull out that transmission, get all the braces down, get the drive shaft out, get everything ready, drop it back down, and pull the engine. I know some of you might be going like, man, well, why you pulling the transmission out then the motor out? Well, for us, it's just easier. You know, we have a lift, so transmissions for us and these little trucks probably take 4 to 5 minutes to pull it out. And then the engine, once you have that transmission out, is nothing. It just kind of pops out. It's a lot easier for us that way, and we don't have to take off the front end. I know a lot of people, when they work on these trucks, they pull off the front end, pull the grill out, pull the radiator support out, and all those things out. Man, it's just so much easier for us with the lift. You know, pull the transmission out, and then we don't have to worry about putting all this stuff back because, you know, we're mechanics, not body men. We don't like to do body work. Just saying. Here we have it. Not bad. That's 2 in 2.5 hours. Now first we're gonna take a break. Maybe have a Corona or two. Then we're gonna back this dog out, wash our hands, and then degrease the hell out of it and do what I do. Clean it from head to toe again and get ready to start putting that back in. All right, here we go. Ooh, we got that little dog ready to hunt now. Got it all cleaned up, nasty fingerprints off of it. Ooh, I hate that. Got our engine bay looking good. We got all our white cleaned and quick waxed up. Make that look nice. Tomorrow we'll throw some paint on the frame. We're just about ready to put that in. We're gonna remove the harness in the morning, get the towel hole harness ready to go, get it all loomed up, get all that put in, get it ready for the new motor. Brian Morso is back to shop right now, changing our camshaft and our little motor. Boy, that thing looks good too inside. Somebody took care of that thing for sure. I can't wait. This is gonna be nice. That boy knocked that camshaft swap out so quick. Yo, I didn't have time to open another beer. He was done. Well, if you guys want to know what the old chopaholic camshaft's all about, there's the specs right there. I'd go ahead and pause that and take your time to study that because it's a pretty damn good cut, man. I like it. We're fixing to find out how she sounds. All right. I woke up this morning to a bone-chilling 59 degrees in South Louisiana. It don't sound very cold, but when you're used to living near the face of the sun like we are here in South Louisiana, it's cold. So that's what we got going this morning. We got to get in there and get our harness out the Tahoe. We're also going to take all the AC lines and the dryer and all that stuff too. Kind of dissect that, grab our mounts, get all that, get everything ready, lay it all out on a big old table, and start looming everything up. All the old factory looms are 20 years old now, so they're starting to decay and the tape's starting to come apart, and I want to run through every connection, make sure the connectors are good, make sure the wires are good, make sure nothing's spliced or something crazy down the line, and then put it in a little truck. All right, let's go. All right, now we got both our harnesses out. Everything dissected on a little truck. Went ahead and changed our mounts, put our V8 mounts in. And if you're doing this Tahoe to Silverado conversion like I'm doing, that Tahoe mount won't fit on the truck. It won't fit on Silverado. That one fits, that one don't. So you need one from another truck. Got our heater hoses in, got all that ready, got all our old harness out. So now it's time to get to the bench. We'll make us a little bench, get comfortable, and start looming stuff. All right, there we have it. All kind of lays out. We're gonna take it all apart. This is the stuff we're gonna be redoing. You know, shredded parts like this where the wire loom was destroyed. Trying to figure out what, why, how come. This is pretty standard for an LS. That's pretty much what you see when you pull them apart. This doesn't surprise me. Tell you what does surprise me is I know where all this shit goes. Yeah, that surprised the hell out of me. All right, I'll show you what we got done so far. We got everything from the back all reloomed, retaped, all the connectors cleaned, everything inspected, new injector harness, reloomed, got everything done to about right here, and this is where we at right now. We have just this little section left. This is the section that goes underneath the engine. Found a few little things wrong, but nothing major. This is our temperature sensor. If you guys can see that, we'll be changing that connection. And then the only other thing I saw that had an issue, as a matter of fact, this is the only thing that I saw was actually somebody made an attempt to fix. See that butt connector? And see that little splice right there? This is the crank signal wire. So what that tells me is somebody probably maybe changed the transmission or some whatever, got it caught and pinched it. So they repaired this one and they taped this one. That's not bad. Usually wiring harnesses this old, we catch a lot of issues like that where somebody spliced in and done crazy things. But this one ain't too bad. I got kind of lucky. So I'm gonna go ahead and repair this right, do it the right way. Change our temperature sensor plug, loom all this back up, and then we're just about ready. Put it back in the truck. Let's go. All right, getting late in the day. We got our new old harness kind of wired into the fuse box. We got it just laid out. Got our engine bay ready to go. And check this out. Had a productive afternoon. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. But we have a automatic column. Look at that. Ready to go. Straight out the Tahoe. Fit, everything bolted up, plugged up. Had a few little modifications. We got our new pedal in because we're gonna be going drive-by-wire. This was a drive-by cable. So, all right. Let's see. Looking good, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. Tomorrow, finally, we're gonna put our little motor back in, put the trans back in, start buttoning everything up. Trailblazers, Corvettes, Mustangs, oh my. Full moon rising, y'all. Here we go. Gonna be a pretty night tonight. Boom. It's one of those, if you know, you know. Yeah, that's a common thing with an LS, yo. After a little while, these are the exhaust studs. They break, and they break in the head. And you gotta actually get a little, if y'all can see it, a welding machine lamp. And somebody who's a good welder, in that case, it would be my buddy Devin, came by last night and welded these nuts on these broken studs and got our head all cleaned up. We got a lot of stuff done yesterday, guys. I'm gonna show y'all. Walking through our little lot right here. Badass vehicles. Turbo Jeep. Oh, this thing fought me yesterday. Yo. Me and him had a big day. There's a lot of stuff going on in the shop yesterday, I tell you what. Look at that, y'all. I didn't yank that console on that thing. Been gutting on her. Been getting as much use out of all the cool stuff we got for it. All right. Let's go see. Yeah, we was busy yesterday. Got our new headlight buckets in. New plastic buckets, new headlights, both sides. Got that real, got that new look. I love that. That's a cool thing about Cat Eyes. You can buy those lights for so cheap. I think I got those for $60. And the little brackets. those get beat up after years on the road. I don't know if y'all guys can see those tabs. Those are always broken. You know, you hit a big old bird or stink bug in Louisiana and it'll break something like that. Oh, one of the coolest things we got done yesterday. Let me show y'all. Oh, check it out. Finally got her sitting in there. They go outlaws, bro. Messing up my video, are you fucker? Got our engine in, got our transmission hooked up. We're gonna work on wirings today, get all our wires in, drop our headers in. We got a true cool coming up right there. Right here is one of the coolest things we did yesterday. Check that out. Bam! Got that old console sitting in there. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I love the way it worked. I love the way it sat in. I'm gonna take these inserts out and kind of sand those nasty cigarettes and cigar marks off of it. Clean that up a little bit. Paint that today too. Got a new steering wheel coming with some prettier buttons. Could be nice. Also, hold on, the sun's kind of bright this morning. Also, we got some leather seat covers coming to match. So our little work truck is gonna be tight. It's coming. It's coming. All right. A lot of work done. A lot of work to go. Okay. The first thing is True Cool. We'll put our new transmission cooler, run our new A&M lines, and then maybe go to headers after that. Let's go. Working on that Silverado was fun. This right here, not much fun. All right, here we go. Here's the fourth time I press play on this video. Keep getting interrupted by mad Ford mechanics. All right, y'all can check it out. Got the True Cool in. Got the lines all A&N plumbed up. Check out how we do that. I don't like using those factory connections and hose clamps. That's just dumb. Got them run under here. They're running across the frame right here. Cut behind the compressor, AC compressor. And I don't know if you guys can follow it, but I go between the block and the mount, over by the crank signal, then out back to the transmission into two brand new A&N connections over there. This is kind of what they send you when you buy those True Cool kits. You get all these barb connections, which is great until they're not, you know, and they give you this to hold that shit on, and some cool little holes. That's all great, but I don't want to be on race week somewhere and trusting my my transmission to that stuff. So what we do, we use energy, Evo Energy for all our connectors and all our A&N hoses. So that comes. We do that for our fuel lines and our trans lines. So let's see where we at. Got all our call packs mounted up. We got all our wire loomed up, connected to the factory places, fed into the box, ready to go. Got the battery on standby. I've had some people ask me before, oh, I see you using that old corrugated loom. You know there's better loom than that, huh? Yeah, I know there's better loom than that. But the deal is, with the corrugated loom in this 04 Chevy, this is what they use from the factory. And I like the factory look. And I like to use the factory little connectors. I save all that shit and reuse it all. It just makes it look cleaner and neater. And that's what I like. I like stuff to look like it's, you know, from the factory. All right, I think we're gonna throw our intake on now, and then maybe try to attempt to head us. All right, let's go. All right, we got a little further. Got our alternator in, power steering pump, battery, power and negative, and our brand new TBSS intake. We port these ourselves, y'all. We've been proved to make a little power with them, especially when they're ported. If you guys are interested in one of these intakes for your personal vehicle, just give us a shout or a message on Facebook Messenger, Marceau Racing, and we'll give you a price breakdown. We have brand new, we have secondhand, and we can do yours and send it back to you. So let's see, give us a holler. Also, got our brand new electric fans in. Check those out, run good. All right, now we're gonna go to injectors, and I've been putting off all day headers, but we'll probably get headers tomorrow. All right. Back inside, about to throw her on the lift. I'm gonna show you guys our new fans, our new fan switches, our relays. Got a little power block of attitude right here. I like tucking stuff away in that corner. Got it all loomed up, wired up, tied into the computer. Now we're gonna pick her up, get underneath, and start our deal. All right, now we got all the underneath done. Transmission connections, shifter, drive shaft, O2s. Also, look where we put the O2s in. Bam! Got the long tubes on. Whew. I cried a little bit, cussed a little bit, but it went on good. Got our new drive-by wire throttle body in. Also put some new dryer in. Threw a set of brand new shocks while we were down there. And also gonna get some new brakes and rotors all the way around too. Just since we're tuning everything up, just soon tune the brakes too and start everything fresh at one time. All right, so we got water pump, air conditioning condenser, plugs, and then I'm gonna make us a brand new set of plug wires for it. And then, I think we're very, very close. Maybe only a few hours away from trying to bump this baby over. All right, let's get back at it. I did forget one major thing. Fuel. Gotta get us some fuel to that baby. So we're gonna be dropping the tank, pulling all that old filter and all that stuff in the tank out, all the old pump out, putting this upgraded pump and running some new A lines all the way to the back of that intake. All right, that's coming too. Let's go. All right, got everything done. Got our new fuel pump in the tank, 525 oil barrel. Got some brand new Marceau Racing plug wires. Got everything hooked up. Got our new fuel pump relay hooked up. Everything run, clean, ready. Got our tuner sitting in the truck. Getting it done. We're about ready to pop this baby off. All right. I'll get back with you guys in a minute. We might hear it run tonight. First crank. First crank. I didn't even have the phone ready. First crank. Look at the fucking mess. Oh my. Oh my. You know what that smells like? It smells like success. Yes. Man, that was fun. That was a long night, a long day, a long weekend, and one hell of a long week. We started 7 days ago. We're Monday to Monday. Started 7 days ago with a V6 with a broken 5-speed. And today we're a full bolt-on 5.3 with a 4L60. That was intense, y'all. We finally got her fired up last night. It runs pretty good. We still can't ride. Waiting on a new regulator to come in. We had a few regulators that we were planning on using on it, but it's not regulating like it needs to. So she still has some fueling issues. So while we're waiting on our new regulator to come in, we're gonna go ahead and do our brakes and put our 411 rear in, do our seat covers on our seats inside, and put our new steering wheel on. And hopefully within the next couple of days, our hood and our grill will be there. I really love the way the V8 made her sit in the front. It sits a little bit lower in the front. I really love it. It sits so good. Let's see how she cold starts this morning. Whoa. Oh, I tell you, I like this. Got all kind of cup holders in this thing now. Gosh. I went ahead, got me some new inserts ordered. Those will be in a couple days. Those are pretty cheap online, actually, still. Look at that. I mean, boom. All pressure's good. Look, she's ice cold. Ice cold. Regulation issues. Oh, it sounds so good. It's crisp. Just right there. Once we're gonna get our fueling right, let's do that thing. Little chopper. I love it. Love it. All right, y'all. We're gonna drive it back around. I'll park it behind the back of the shop. I think before we do anything today, we got to get back in that shop. Get back in there and try to make some sense of that mess when you trashing hard on a project like this to get it to the end. You know, everything gets just trashed. I gotta go spend a couple hours organizing tools and sweeping up and throwing trash and getting everything neat enough to mess up again. All right, here we go. Got the shop all super clean and neat. Took about 10 hours. And now the boys are right back at dirtying it up again. We got a little bit more advanced on our project. We got our AC all lines all in, new AC, new compressor, if y'all can see it, new stretch belt. And now we're gonna start on our interior. Since we're waiting on our regulator, and y'all know how it is waiting on parts, I'm gonna try to keep myself occupied with this little interior. We got our covers in, and our steering wheel should be in today. So goals today, if the steering wheel comes in, we're gonna swap him out, and we're gonna attempt to do these seats. I've been wanting to do these seats since I bought the little truck, but never really committed on it, and today's a day. While I'm waiting on the regulators, we're gonna see if we can't make this interior a little prettier. All right, let me pull these seats out and we're gonna start. Here we go. There we have it, y'all. There's one. Wasn't too bad. That's the first time I ever tried to cover anything. Came out pretty good. Feels great. Looks great. Pretty proud of it. Okay. Check it out. New steering wheel came in. I love the good looking little buttons. So we're gonna get that swapped out. Get him out, get that one in, and keep going on our seat. Look at that. One more to go. Let's go. That did not take long. That took 15 minutes to put that steering wheel on. And that was about 14 minutes looking for a little pick to take out the airbag. It was nothing. Very easy. Very cool. Second top came out pretty good. I'm still waiting on my bottom to come in from eBay, but that was not bad at all. I really dug it. It's really pretty cool. Another new skill, guys. I love it. On to the next. All right, I think we're gonna maybe put it back on the lift now and try to work on our 411s. Let's see. All right, we've had some progress. We didn't get to those gears yet, but our engine cover come in. We use a 4th gen on that Trailblazer intake. Our new air raid air tube came in today. Looking good. Get all the engine bay done. We got the AC charged up. It's ready to go. Let's see. Got the interior done. It's all ready to go. Now all we gotta do is jump in, get our tune right, and enjoy. All right, here we go. Well, I decided to go ahead and attempt to do my headliner first. Let me tell y'all, that is one thing that is not fun. This nasty shit right here. Oh my. It's fixing to go right there. Okay. They find me some patience and keep scraping this bullshit. Well, got it done. It didn't go to the fire, but it sucked. That's probably the best way to do that. Get all that foam off that headliner. Go to O'Reilly's and grab your little brush like that. Put that on your drill. I'd advise doing it, you know, after 5, because these help. Probably about 3, 4. It takes me 2 to get encouraged, to get up, to want to do it. Another 2 to think about it and to pump myself up. And usually the 5th one, I'm on it. 6-pack, I'd probably, yeah, 6-pack. Okay, here you go. On to trying to glue this shit. Well, there we have it. Got her all tucked back in there. Oh, bead suited up. Let me tell y'all, that was not fun. When you gotta pull the headliners out of these little trucks, you gotta start right there. You gotta pull that molding off to get that molding off, to get that molding off, to get that off. Talk about sucks. I would definitely recommend, if you got a headliner you want to get done, bring that to a professional. And when I say a professional, not this dude right here. Not me. Thank you. Whew. There we have it. One of the last pieces of the puzzle. My crowd hood has finally come in. Got the paint match grill on. Everything is starting to come together. She's starting to finally wrap up. I am digging it, y'all. This thing is getting right. She's almost where I want it. All we got left, throw our 411s in there, and time to take some rides. We've been tuning on it, and it runs real good, but I've been saving that ride for y'all with the 411s. I want y'all to get the full effect. Got the interior looking real good. Man, that thing is comfortable to ride in. Loving it. Loving it. All right. One more thing to do. We're gonna get our gears in. Also got a brand new black bow tie coming for the front. I love the way that wrapped it up. Tied it all, man. Oh, I love it, y'all. I love it. Fixing to get fun. Now we're gonna get that dog in his new home. But I feel like a little kid at Christmas. I just got that new bike and I can't stop looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm so infatuated with this little truck. Oh, I love it. See if she'll cold start this morning. This morning. I love it. I love it. right what I want it to be. I'm so pumped up. Got one of our last pieces of the puzzle. Our black bow tie just came in. Now we got it back in the shop. Takes to put it on the lift. And here we go with the 411s. It's time. All right, let's get it. Well, guys, in every project, especially one of this magnitude, you're always gonna have some snafus. It looks like our 411 dreams have come to a fucking sudden stop. And not to the fault of anyone. Especially not the fault to the guy I bought the rear end from. He made sure that we both pulled the cover off. Fluid looked good. There wasn't any parts in the pan. The magnet looked all right. But it was just something that told me before I put it in the little truck right here, and I'm all tore apart. Before I throw that shit in there, I better check it out. I was gonna just swap all the rear end out, but every rear end had hub brakes and I have disc brakes, and I don't want to go down and brake. You know what I mean? You don't take disc brakes out to put hub brakes. Anyway, our issue. I decided I was gonna just pull the chunk out. I'm just gonna pull that chunk out and I'm gonna throw it in my rear end, and it's all gonna be great. Well, this is a pinion that I had to cut to get out. This pinion has a little hole. There's a little bolt that goes through, and then it kind of, if you guys can see it, bolt goes through there and kind of ties everything together and holds all your spider gears in place, holds everything in place. Well, what happens when you put a lot of power on these bitches, and sometimes it don't have to be power, it could be just stress, wear. The little bolt, this will be under so much tension that it'll actually twist and snap the bolt, and that's what happened. And it's a common thing. I used to see it all the time on 10 bolts and 12 bolts and way back when. So the issue was, I gotta beat this bastard out, because while he was spinning in there, he scarred up the little sun gears, right? So now my choices are, I can still use the positive chunk, which is still good. I haven't lost any money. I'll just do me a little rebuild kit on the chunk and maybe get me another set of gears and throw it in there. But until then, we're gonna have to go back with our factory 342s, which wasn't really bad. I don't know why I want to change them, but I guess I'm not. Oh well. While I'm here, I'm just gonna go ahead and change all the fluids, change all the seals. I had the axles out, so I'm gonna change all the axle seals, and put brand new brakes all the way around and let her eat. Here we go. Here we have it. 4 brand new discs, 4 brand new pads. Looking good. Gotta give a big shout out to these old drilled and slotted rotors. Put these on almost 4 years ago, and they have done it. That's 60,000 miles of just serious abuse. Serious. I'm not a guy who's really, really hard on brakes. I'm more of a clutch killing kind of guy. But yeah, that was great. I guess sure got my money's worth out of those. I went back with the vented and slotted again, but it just wasn't available. Not fast enough for me. So went ahead and got the old Riley special. We're gonna see how that works out. Do us a little taste test comparison between those guys and those. But if you're thinking about doing vented and slotted rollers, absolutely knock that out, man. They were well worth the buck for sure. Now we're gonna give these old Riley motherfuckers some hell. Oh, look at my view. Sure is pretty this morning. Even though it's been raining for about 4 days straight. Haven't been able to work on the little truck much, but it's been fun just kind of hanging out watching the cows. Yeah, got our new little babies in this year. They're looking pretty. Got a bunch of mallards eating with the cows. Y'all can see all those mallards in the yard. Beautiful little ducks. Yeah, I hear you. Well, guys, I did something yesterday that I haven't done in about 38 years. It was the last time. It's been the last time I've actually done something for myself. I went ahead and bought me some rims. I'm not gonna tell y'all what kind. I'm gonna let y'all guess. It's gonna be fun. I know you heard me say this before. One last piece of the pie. Well, this is it. One last piece of the puzzle. She won't be long. They're supposed to get here today sometime. I don't know if you guys can guess. See if you guys can guess what kind of wheels I got coming. All right. We're gonna find out together in just a little minute. Well, she's done. She's done. There you go. There you go, guys. All well wheeled up. All drag packed up. We got some 20 by 9.5s in the front. Some 17 by 10s in the back on some bead locks. Yep. She's done. That's it, guys. I'm finally finished. She's sounding good, too. All right. We have nothing left. Nothing left but to go ride. All right, guys. I guess I'm gonna set the GoPro up and let's go for a ride. All right. What happened was, I put the GoPro in, went and filmed you guys a great little ride along. Did some flybys, did some pulls. It was a cool little video, cool little ending to the video, and turned around and tried to blend and put all my phone video, which I've been videoing the whole time, and try to blend that and get it working with my GoPro video. It just wouldn't in this app. So, which I've been editing on the whole time. It's my first time editing a video ever, by the way. So that's why. Anyway, lost a bunch of video. Had to put the phone down for a little while because I got mad at it. Now we're here again. I'm gonna try to finally film you guys a ride along video. This is what we're gonna do though. We're gonna do it special. Since we gotta do it the third time we're doing it, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna get in a little truck. We're gonna cold start them, let it warm up good. And then we're gonna drive 2.5 hours east to our buddy Brendan Reed's Dyno. And we're gonna put her on the rollers and see what she makes to the wheel. Not looking for crazy numbers because it's just a Cam 5.3, but this will be fun. I'll put us on maybe some time lapse on the way, grab some of the sights. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Oh, let's cold start it first. Ooh, my tuna's better than yours. Sweet chin music. All right, here we go. Got a little special treat too. Ryland's coming with us, and he's bringing a little red. We're gonna see what she's gonna do. Now, those numbers will be impressive. All right, thing running good this morning. Gauge is looking good. Everything feels good. Nice cool morning. Good morning for the dyno. I'm gonna go ahead and try to put you guys on a time lapse on the 2.5-hour ride over there and back. Do the best I can to kind of film the trip. It's really hard to film when you're following a fucking maniac. I don't know who I said 9:30. I said 9:30. I called 9:30.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Let's go home.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna see what little truck got now. Definitely not looking for those monster numbers we just saw. If we can do 300, I think that would be amazing. Exactly what we wanted to do. We drove 2.5 hours, we burned a quarter tank of gas, and we made 302 horsepower. Little Red him, he made north of 900 on the stock bottom end motor. Very impressive. All right, now 2.5 hours back home and wrap this thing up. Here we go. Baton Rouge, Louisiana traffic.
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
I
can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering a simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Although it's been said.
And that's exactly where my phone died. Can't thank y'all enough for getting to this part of the video. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching the process with me. This has been by far my favorite build. And I think honestly it's because I get to keep it. It doesn't get to leave, you know. It's been super fun. It was, I don't know how many times you guys can hear me say that, but man, it drives so well, performs well. And as far as that old modem, I'm gonna tell you, Allegedly, it has 180,000 miles on it. And in my business, when somebody tells me a LS motor has 180,000 miles on it, that means 280 to 380. That's what that means. When I opened it up, it was clean, but it did look like it had more than 180. And all we did was pull that stock cam out, put our new custom stage 1 cam in, and sent it. And it did well, you know, it did well. It chops well, it makes good torque, it makes good gas mileage. The gas mileage, guys, now, admittedly, I'll confess, that little truck has a huge tank. That thing has a 24-gallon tank. That baby is ready to ride. But she averaged 22 miles to the gallon. And that's driving between 80 and 85 miles an hour on the interstate for 2 hours. And then jumping in Baton Rouge City traffic for 30 minutes to get to the dyno. You know, never ran hot, never missed a beat. Everybody and their mama wanted to race me on the interstate. It was fun. Made 4 or 5 hits on the dyno and turned around and drove it all the way back and still have a half a tank of gas. I mean, that's a testament itself of the build, you know. Thank you, Cam Motion. Thank you, Cam Motion, for having enough faith in us to allow us to custom spec our own cams. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. It's gained us more data than you realize. We appreciate it. Now, y'all saw Big Red? Y'all saw that motor in there that just made 927 horse? Well, that's gonna be Lil White's next motor. That's our experimental junkyard motor that we did a few little old school things to spruce up, and that baby was hunting yesterday. 927 horsepower. Very impressive. Can't say enough about my tuner. That boy good. He's so good, y'all. I'm telling you. He amazes me. Thank you. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for getting to the end of this long ass video. Sorry for all the video frou-frous, but you know, I'm learning. I'm a mechanic. I'm a carpenter. I'm not a video tech guy. I'm new to this whole game. So if you want me to see me do other things in the videos, drop a comment. Let me know. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't like it. Don't matter to me either way. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it to document the processes. I want to better go back online and go, hey, look, I did this. I did this. This is your car. This is this car. I mean, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Love y'all. See you on the next one.